Tekashi 6ix9ine is the most interesting thing in rap right now. I hate to admit it, but it's true. We're not even gonna talk about the music, cause we know that shit. 6ix9ine music been asked for a long time too. So it's not the music, but the man's story, its developments, and his continued appearances on streams with hot takes makes him the most interesting person in hip-hop right now. He's got a rabid fan base, right? So he's gonna bring viewership to anybody he shares an interview with. But I'm not gonna lie. What happens when an artist goes on a media run, most times they tell the same story over and over and over again. And unless it's like a Kanye or some shit, or somebody really polarizing or that doesn't do interviews like that, doesn't step in front of the camera much, so we hold on, to everything that person says, stuff gets repeated on these media runs. And I'm not saying that Tekashi don't do the same thing, but we have a hot take from almost every appearance that he makes. I think the dude understands that he ain't even gotta make music no more. If he were to start a podcast, he'd probably put all the rappers to shame. Not probably, he would. If he started streaming like himself, he'd put the rappers to shame as well. The dude knows how to push buttons and create headlines. He's a clickbait master. I don't fuck with dude, but I waited for the Vlad interview to come out in full. I don't do the clip. Nah, that's for the thirsties. I don't like leaks, man. I'm trying to hear the whole album, you know what I'm saying? The whole interview. So I'm not gonna lie. I was anticipating for Vlad to drop the full interview. I damn near almost paid to see it earlier through Vlad's Patreon. Cause I knew the nigga was not just gonna have an interesting story, but he was also gonna drop some gems that we can use as artists and media people. And do I agree with the clout chasing and a lot of the stuff he says and does about other people? No, I don't. But it's interesting in a time where there is nothing interesting going on in hip hop. At this point, I understand what he's doing and I understand his position. He's extremely bitter because a lot of rappers is not what they say they are, and they get away with it a lot better than he can. What the kid has to understand is that he's just not well liked. He never really was. He never came in with a solid foundation. He came in looking like a clout chaser. When you are a kid with rainbow hair around a whole bunch of bloods, and then you admitted that you gave them the flags for the video, went out and bought them and handed them out, you're basically mocking, the life that these people live. Now, I got a lot of homies, you know what I'm saying, from all types of gangs, and they just don't appreciate that shit, you know what I'm saying, because I don't gotta go into that. People that died and went to jail still living that life, to this day. It's a constant cycle, and for somebody to come in and make all that bread off of that lifestyle, and they not really living it, it's gonna tick some people off. So he's not well liked, and he knows that, but he also knows that that's a good thing as well. If you learn anything from Floyd Mayweather, he's a legend, but he's also the most hated boxer of all time, which makes him the richest, wealthiest boxer of all time also. That duality creates buzz and interest. I don't wish bad on nobody, right? And I don't watch this dude to wish something happened to him or nothing like that. It's just his stories. They're entertaining, and the way he talks about other rappers is funny because it's nobody else would do that. But there's a lot of people who watch him just to see something happen to him. They pay attention to him to prey on his downfall. And that just adds to his legend. Because in this day and age, it's not about how authentic you are. It's about what you can do for others, what value you can bring to companies and stuff like that, And he's a guy that if you put him with whoever, he's gonna be able to bring value to the content. So yeah, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but Tekashi 6ix9ine is the most entertaining thing in hip hop right now. For the love of God, somebody do something.